All right, hello and welcome to the Devstream 125 breakdown. There is going to be not a ton to talk about today. We had some kind of reiteration on stuff, and some of DE staff was not there, and Rebecca was sick, so it was a shorter dev stream overall. So there's not a huge amount of things to go over, but there are some interesting topics to cover nonetheless. First and foremost, we have some more operator hairstyles that are incoming, and these are going to be more male-aimed, kind of like short-cut hairstyles and stuff like that. That we're going to be getting pretty soon. They're going to be done in that new style that we've been seeing operators get recently, which has been recently patched up to look considerably nicer than it did on initial release. So that's very nice. People that are using male operators, you will have more male styled hair to choose from, so that'll be great. And then besides that, we got some more information on the dual energy colors, which for anybody that does not remember, it looks like this, where you're kind of mixing the energy colors and getting something new. This is going to be available seemingly quite soon, based on what was shown on the dev stream. It seemed like a lot of progress was done, just kind of out of the blue. I don't know if that was just like one dev that really wanted to get it done. But we found out that the secondary energy color on Warframes is going to be unlocked by putting one forma into them, which is kind of an interesting way to go about it, but seems like, hey, it's an additional reward for throwing a forma into a Warframe, and that seems cool to me. So that's neat. I'm excited for that to come out and just see how customizable it is. It seemed like what they were showing on stream, they weren't super happy with, so we might see some kind of adjustments to the way colors are mixed and things like that. So that'll be interesting to see what it ends up as in the final form, and I wouldn't be surprised if something like that takes considerably longer than it seems like the progress they made would suggest, between these two dev streams they've talked about it in. Moving on, we got a very tiny amount of information about Wisp, and that is that she is coming with a primary weapon, and also that she has like extra cloth and stuff on her that sort of covers her assets a bit, if you will. That stuff, not really huge. I'm mostly interested in seeing what her powers are at this point, but the gun looks like this, and if you had to ask me, I would say that this looks like some kind of weird silenced shotgun. It looks like it's got a huge chonkin silencer on the front of it, like you'd expect from video game shotgun silencers. So maybe it's a silent shotgun for like Avara to use, and maybe Wisp has something to do with wanting her weapons silenced, much like Avara does. Don't know. Just some like kind of things to maybe think about in incoming with Wisp. And then besides that, we got information on anniversary skins that are coming. We are going to be getting a new anniversary skin for the Lizette, in addition to all of the other anniversary items that are, of course, going to be returning. And that is going to be March. So very, very soon, for all of those items to come back. That's also going to be more weapon slots for anyone that already has the items. You can just get the items again. They come with a weapon slot and all that, so you can just sell the weapon and get free weapon slots. That's a fantastic time. For anyone that is a full-on free-to-play player. It's going to be just 3 free weapon slots for you to just have. So that'll be very good. And then we got all the information on the Equinox Prime access that we're going to be getting. Unfortunately, the accessories for this were shown, but there weren't any great images of them that I could really get, because it was all in like non-basic colors. They were in like Rebecca's colors that she had put on all the stuff. And the armor set itself was just like not super highly like visible in the way that you would want to show it off. So there will of course be more images of that before Equinox Prime properly comes out. But basically, of the items that are actually gameplay relevant, we have Equinox Prime, who looks absolutely stellar. We have day form here on the left, and we have night form here on the right. These are the base colors, and honestly looks absolutely fucking phenomenal. Like, looks absolutely great. The helmet is excellent. I could not have imagined the helmet would look this fucking cool on Equinox. Definitely a massive upgrade from the way that Equinox looks normally. They definitely did a amazing job, just kind of priming Equinox and making it very nice. Also, for anyone that was worried about it, as was expected by most of the people that are like, DE's not dumb, there's going to be normal prime part amounts to build Equinox, so it's only going to be the 4 parts we're all used to. Like, it's not going to be a fucking 16 part put Equinox together thing for the prime, so don't worry about that. And then besides that, we have Stradivar Prime and we have Typedo Prime. And the Typedo, for those who have been around a long while, is a little bit of a nostalgic weapon because of some past mechanics that are no longer with us. But I hope that the Typedo Prime is an excellent weapon. Obviously, all the stats that they showed on stream were placeholder, so it's very hard to know. And also, Stradivar Prime is a interesting case because currently, as it's positioned, the regular Stradivar is better, in my opinion, than the regular Soma. So it'll be curious to see how far pushed up the Stradivar Prime is. Like, are we going to see like an MR14 extremely good assault rifle, or like what are we going to get? That'll be interesting to me at the very least. Then besides that, we got some more stuff on the PoE remaster. They are going to be adding conservation to it, so you're going to be able to catch birds and quokka and all that business. And there is, of course, going to be floofs to be associated with all of these. And if Steve gets his wishes, which I very much hope he does, we will also have a floof of the big thumper that is going to be in that update as well, because it's hilarious and it runs around like an excited dog. Anyway, besides that, they just answered some kind of questions and then talked about mod packs, which is more Umbra frames. They kind of talked around this a little bit, where it's like, it's in discussion, it could happen, but really probably don't expect this anytime soon. I wouldn't even expect this year, if we're being super realistic. So anyone that was looking forward to Umbra frames, you're probably going to be on a big waiting list, while DE focuses on kind of more of what appears to really be their focus, which is Railjack and all that kind of big update stuff that we seem to be pushing towards for around the TennoCon times. And then as a final note, this is the mod pack stuff. So I've known about this for a little while, as it was some stuff that they've talked about in the shadows for a while, which was very cool early information to get, and I wished I could talk about it a long time ago, but they finally spilled the beans. Mod packs are going to be gone. We are no longer going to have the thing that people can point and laugh and be like, haha, that game has loot boxes. They're removing randomness from these entirely and replacing them with themed sets of mods, where you can buy like a mod pack of all of the cold mods, a mod pack of all of the electric mods, and that type of thing. And I think that is an extremely positive change for the game overall. Obviously, there are not huge details on exactly what is going to be in these packs, if there are going to be platinum cost changes to these packs, and if they are worth it in the end, really, of course, matters to whether or not I could recommend someone spend 10 platinum to get all the cold mods or just farm them. It really depends on, like, does it contain all the dual stats, etc., etc. Many things like that factor into whether or not these will be worth it after the changes, and of course I'll probably do a video going over all of them and if they are worth it for the platinum that they will end up costing. But it's a really positive change for the game overall, because it removes the thing that you look at and you go, that's a loot box, or like there's like, that's like Hearthstone card packs. People are like not fond of that mechanic, and really I very much doubt that the mod packs were a revenue stream of huge impact for DE outside of people purchasing them as a joke for me on stream. But yeah, that's pretty much what's up with the Devstream. It was a good one overall, especially considering the condition of Rebecca. She really trooped through the stream. But yeah, that's going to do it for Devstream 125. If you guys want to catch me on stream, I am going to be streaming today at twitch.tv/Brozime, and we are going to be trying so hard to just get a single ephemera to drop. We've kind of just dumped 16 hours on ephemera farming and nothing has come of it yet. So we're trying our best over there. So if you would like to join me in my suffering, you can do so at twitch.tv/Brozime, and I hope to see you there. Goodbye, everyone. Also, for anyone that wants to do the new Exploiter Orb, there's a additional video on the channel of a run of that if you want to know how to do it, with the skip that may or may not have just been fixed in the hotfix that I just see in my other monitor right now. So yeah, later everyone, hope to see you there.